wants to do a recap from last session?
Holy harass. Holy harass.
Do we want to roll a d5
Yeah.
and see who does it every session?
Yeah.
Is that how I want to do that?
Yeah.
That's one vote.
That could go horribly wrong, sure.
No.
And nothing can go wrong.
1 through 4 is Tess, 5 is DM.
Excuse?
I like this mindset.
I like that agreement.
No.
I
Tess,
concur.
Do you understand that every single person in the party just that you should do it because you're socially anxious?
Drada.
I am aware.
Oh God, no! Oh no!
But you're picking the person with the terrible memory who can't take notes because she gets distracted and then forgets things.
Agreed.
But there is no possible way of me ever knowing what happens.
Whoever is playing the lizard thing, that is so accurate.
That's me.
All right, Drada. Let's
All
do
right.
the recap. Because
I'm
you
gonna-
remember everything.
Yeah. We were all in separate rooms in the wizard's tower. I think it was. Oh God, I can't remember her name. I just keep thinking of her as Gravel. No,
that's right.
She passed through a couple of different rooms, including a serpent shrine, and ended up at the gate. Drada went into the
Squirrel.
still past the maze.
You are now breaking up. You hear Drada went into the, and then nothing.
Yeah.
She went into the tunnel.
She went into the Verizon commercial. She's not the Verizon commercial guy. She's the one on the other line going.
I apologize. Went in maze and get but eventually we were all rescued by Valith and the wizard who runs everything there. Blanking on what happened next. Something to do with having to investigate each of the different areas. I know there was the laboratory, there was the music room area, and 3 others that are not coming to my mind at the moment. Then, after this, we gathered all of the clues, and the wizard offered us a rest in the spa area and use of the student dorms if we chose to. Mostly everybody stayed in the spa area. Drada chose to go to the student dorms because she hates water. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff there.
All right. Do you remember which items were missing? Did you write those down? Put them in your journal notes.
I believe I had them in my journal notes. My thing just restarted.
That's okay. We can wait.
I'm the only viewer.
There was... there was the Tome of the Blurred Veil, Orb of Echoed Time, fragment of the Mirror of Cinderin, dimensional anchor rod, which was a prototype of something, and I don't think we asked him what it was a prototype of. And
A dimensional anchor rod.
that's what I said.
Yeah, he's trying to make a dimensional anchor rod.
Oh, okay.
This is just the prototype of it.
Right, but what I meant was I don't think we asked him what like it does, like what it's supposed to do.
Anchor things dimensionally.
I'm aware. What is
Okay,
the significance, though?
Okay, if something is not dimensionally anchored, then it slips between the dimensions.
Fair enough.
So it's a device that's intended to anchor things to a dimension.
All right, and then there was the arcane lockbreaker gauntlet.
Yep. And do you remember which rooms they were in?
I believe the arcane gauntlet was in the alchemy lab. The orb was in the music room, I think. Or no, the orb was in the Sears area. Can't remember what that was called.
Drying pool.
Scrying pool, thank you. The tome, I believe, was in the library. The dimensional rod was in the music room, Fantasia area. And the fragment, I think, was in whatever the last one was. I can't think of it right now.
Color light.
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember which order they were taken in?
Oh, Lord.
Or does anyone?
I do. It was gauntlet, tome, rod, mirror, orb.
I'll put this where everybody can see it. Because putting it in numerical order would be too easy. Big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo.
All right. So, who has the shortest rests of anybody here?
All of us elves have 4 hours.
Yeah, I think that's Strata and Valeth and Dracul.
All right. So, Valeth, you can clear your exhaustion as you wake up in the cold pool.
I thought I had to keep it because I chose to use advantage on my religion check to communicate with
You are correct.
Raven Queen.
Jada, I'm gonna move you. Did you go into a bunch of different rooms, or did you just find one and use it?
So she looked through different rooms to find the one that was the most cave-like and then chose that one.
Okay. Did you see this one?
Did not see that one. I missed that one.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna close all of these doors. All right. Everybody else fell asleep in the spa, right?
Yes.
Yes.
See.
All right. And you guys fell asleep in the hot tub?
Sure did.
Yes.
All right. And we'll draw it out of there. All right. So Valeth and Dracul, you two awaken first. Dracul, you awaken to see Lysandra is passed out and her face is cherry red.
I'm going to attempt to pull her out and just lay her on the.
Okay. Do you wake up, Lysandra?
Potentially.
Your decision here sticks with your character forever. Warm water makes her.
I would say that there's the passive of 27. If I was moved or jostled, I'd probably be awake.
Okay.
Which also means a light sleeper.
Yep. So you are jostled awake by Dracul, who is attempting to pull you out of the hot tub.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. You looked rather red, so I was trying to from the heat.
Yeah, no worries. I could tell that I was starting to boil and raisin my fingers. So I appreciate being dragged out. Alright, good night. And she's gonna use prestidigitation on herself and be completely dry, and then pass out. Outside of the water. Let me
All right.
How is Sift looking?
Let's
Quite
throw me a
gravelly.
Constitution check.
I appreciate that Drada's only remembrance of your name is gravel.
I'm sorry.
Her skin is looking extremely dry.
Like she stopped sweating dry?
Yeah.
Then I am also going to attempt to pull her out.
Do you wake up to being jostled, Tess?
Yes.
Or Sift?
What's happening? Why am I moving?
You looked like the heat was getting to you, so I was just pulling you out of the.
Thanks. Falls back asleep.
Yes,
She-
making my own decision? No.
Did Lysandra go back to sleep too?
Oh, good.
Is that
You weren't
what
paying attention.
Sift would do?
Lots of magic. She's sleepy.
Okay. There's a little bit of queasiness that comes over you, Dracul, as you had some residual nightmares from that, the gruesomeness of that grim psychometry. And especially since you were in water, there was several times where you had that scrying pool effect occur. And as you turn and look to your left to look around the room, looking into that central pool gives you that same little like world is swirling in your vision effect.
Okay. If I try to just push through it, is that a con or a?
No check. It's
Okay.
just a fleeting reaction to your brain remembering something and forcing you to go through the same experience again.
Okay. And I'm going to.
Last time we saw wobbly liquid, it was like this, remember? And you're like, oh. You remember Mad Dog 2020? Yeah, that same kind of reaction.
You.
I used to put it in Gatorade bottles.
Oh, that sounds horrific.
Only the
Eh.
blue and the red, though, because they matched up perfectly with the colors of Gatorade.
No, you just mix BFC monsters with Mad Dog 2020 and Goldschlager.
Ooh.
Might get a community strike for that one if I had viewers.
God, that's like somebody willingly drinking Rumple.
No, you mix Rumplemints with Fireball.
Nope.
Jenna was listening.
Oh, jeez.
I'm glad you.
Yeah, that's a big fat nope for me.
All right, so Drata, as you awaken, you realize that the room that you picked, as you came through, it was very dark and gloomy. It seems to have matched to what your desires are. But as you wake up, it is a little bit brighter. It's still not like full daylight, but it's that like early morning uncomfortable brightness to you, Jada, specifically, because you're used to much darker. But I guess it's more like a sunset because you guys wake up later in the day. Sunset kind of light flavor in the room, and as you awaken, the flower that you remember glowing in your room has ceased glowing, but it is still currently growing in roots across the floor. Not actively in perception, but it is still alive and growing. But the as you open your bedroom door, you notice that you are in a kitchen area.
All right. I feel like she would investigate this flower a little bit more just to see if she can tell what type it is, what its uses are, type of thing.
Give me a nature check.
What? Net 20.
All right, I am trying to find the name of it. This is a veil flower. It takes on the colorations of the world around it and what planes it is interacting with. Its perception pierces the veil between worlds. And you'll notice that you will remember that when you entered this room last night, it was shining blue, white, yellow, and green.
Is that because she was entering into that room, or is this something that it was doing on its own before she even entered?
But when you entered the room, you noticed that it was shifting between those.
Okay.
Between those colors. That's kind of what drew you there. Was it was a bioluminescent plant, and you're like,
Okay.
ooh.
Familiarity.
With your passive 20 perception, Dracul, when you entered this area, you would have flagged a door right here.
Here?
Yep. And you guys are welcome to get up and walk around for this, what's going to be a 4-hour time frame.
Oh, morning, Drada.
Yes, good morning, Dracul, or really, I guess we should say good evening.
Yeah. It's morning somewhere.
This is quite the peculiar place that we're in. This flower is quite fascinating.
That's cool. Did you see this door here?
No, I was quite tired when I came through here. I just saw this area and felt a bit at home with the bioluminescence, so... Which door are you referring to?
There's one right here at this wall.
Is it locked?
You noticed the switch where you could open the door when you noticed the door. It's just a secret door, so you can't open it without me clicking on it.
It appears to be another sleeping quarters. Kind of odd that they would have a hidden sleeping quarters.
Well, perhaps somebody likes their privacy. Is there anything of interest in there?
Looks like a bed and a foot locker. Can I open the foot locker to see if there's anything in it?
Yeah, you could try. How are you gonna open it?
Well, just try lifting the lid at first.
Oh, you didn't fall for it. It opens freely.
Anything of note in it, or is it just empty?
There's a very interesting cobweb in the bottom left corner with a little itty bitty baby spider that like crawls across the cobweb and then goes into the corner. Other than that, there is nothing in this room.
From where Drada is standing, is she able to see that?
Give me a perception check. Jenna says anything Goldschlager deserves a report.
What's alcohol?
All right, with a 16, yes, you would see the little baby spider.
So, seeing the spider, she's going to take a few steps back and say, Dracul, close it, squish it, whatever you need to do, don't let it see me.
I'm gonna close it gently, but turn and look at Drada's. Is everything all right?
It's Spider. No, it's not all right. I can't be seen by them.
Certainly not all spiders are connected to both.
Perhaps not, but there's still a possibility that they are, and I'm not going to take that chance.
And I'm gonna step out and hit the switch to close it again.
All right. You do notice a pretty decent kitchen here. Seems to be okay for stocking. Nothing like Valet's kitchen, but seems to be pretty well stocked. But yeah, you guys are free to explore. The rest of you, you're free to go through any of the rooms that are in the Phantom Heist Wizard's Tower location. Location.
I'm sure Valeth will be up soon. He'll probably make some breakfast in here.
Yes, we should let him know that there is a kitchen here. Though it's not quite as, I guess, large as his kitchen.
You hear the rustling of paper behind your head, Dracul.
Behind my head, so like over here? Or over here?
Like following behind you as you walked out of the kitchen. You also see, as you turn around, a floating piece of paper that was floating right behind your head.
I'm gonna grab the paper and see if it says anything.
Do you read? I need to look up the exact primordial that it's supposed to be in.
I don't read any primordial.
Terran primordial. Nilcant. Sylvan. Or infernal or abyssal.
No, none of them. Now hold it up to Drada. Can you read what this says?
She'll kind of take it and look at it, trying to decipher, and she'll go, well, hold on a minute. And
when you attempt to take the paper, you grab it and you go to pull it, and if you're not using any force, it seems to be held in place.
okay. So it's just kind of staying floating in the air.
To Dracul, yeah. When he tries to take it, it's held in the air unless he uses any amount of force.
Okay, then I'll step to the side. That way she can get a good look at it.
All right. Yeah. With comprehend languages, you'd be able to read it. It is a breakfast menu, and it has like a breakfast burrito. It has some papaya eggs and some eggs Benedict. There's breakfast sandwiches, breakfast bagels, pancakes, and then brown sugar, cinnamon, apple, French toast, cinnamon rolls.
She would read out what's on there after saying, "Oh, it appears to be some sort of menu, like a breakfast menu."
Oh,
Is there?
that burrito and the cinnamon roll sound delicious. Wonder if Valeth can make any.
When you
Uh-huh.
say that, the kitchen stove turns on and things start flying around the kitchen.
Can I get my token placed in there?
Yeah.
Hearing the commotion in the kitchen, she'll take a step in and see what's happening and say, "Well, it appears Valeth doesn't need to cook for us."
What are you talking about?
It looks like the kitchen is making food on its own.
Yes, there's a breakfast menu over here.
I watch very closely to critique the skill of whatever the hell this is.
All right. Roll me the cooking utensils at disadvantage because you're exhausted. Dirty 20.
Disadvantage is a dirty 20. What the fuck?
I have a plus 13 to cook's utensils.
So that should be 22 because it's putting a -2 on there
I
from
don't know
something.
why.
It's because of the exhaustion.
I'm gonna have to look at that and see why it's doing that because it's not supposed to.
Yeah, should just be disadvantage or whatnot. So 22.
All right. So you would be able to easily discern that this is making breakfast food, and you watch it like put the ingredients together. It is making and baking homemade tortillas. It is doing a egg, sausage, ham omelet, and then it seems to be making a
Toast.
apple pie of some sort, but it's not far enough along in the process for you to figure out what exactly it is.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep watching.
I wonder, Drada, if you say that something on there sounds good, will it start something based off of you as well?
Oh, perhaps. I wonder if we can make a substitution with something. The eggs Benedict, but add mushrooms?
I should eat as much as I want.
The paper scratches out little section besides eggs Benedict with portobello, amanita, or glow cap.
Oh. I guess it has a variety. Glow cap.
It circles glow cap, and then the text disappears. And Valeth, you watch as some mushrooms come out, and additional eggs mix up, and another pan comes out, and another omelet seems to be being made, this one with mushrooms.
Do we know if this kitchen only makes things off this specific menu?
I don't know.
So far, we've only tried what's on the menu.
The menu that she's looking at, I do not believe you understand any of the languages on.
Okay.
No, it was in Sylvan, so you can understand it in Sylvan. The whole page appears to be written in Sylvan.
All right, kitchen. Surprise me with something, but if I can name every ingredient, you fail. And I'll sit down and wait.
It's also quite the ego you have now.
The piece of paper slides over and is placed in front of you. And a glyph appears that looks like a red circle with a line through it. And it says, simple commands only.
Get good.
What did you all order?
A burrito and a cinnamon roll.
Yes, and I got the eggs Benedict, but added mushrooms.
Very good. I cook the exact same thing that they ordered, but with Valeth flair.
All right. Roll the...
Disadvantage.
Cook's tools with disadvantage.
Valeth looks very tired, by the way. $18.
Your exhaustion is showing as you step into an automatic phase and you end up making the exact same meal that they're making. Like, you were analyzing it, so your brain's stuck on those patterns. So you're doing things the exact same way you analyzed instead of adding your own flair to it.
I guess I only have the ingredients in the kitchen as well.
Right. Unless you have some extra ingredients in your bag of holding.
He doesn't even think about that. He does, but he's tired.
I wonder, hey, Jada, where did you leave Winston?
Oh, he's probably still sleeping.
Do you think maybe we should just order a side of the glow cap mushrooms for him?
You know, we certainly could. I mean, that way he stops eating through the ones I have stored.
Kitchen,
And-
can we get a large order of glow cap mushrooms for our dragon friend? Valeth, why don't you take a break. You look like you did not sleep well.
Yes.
Winston found the king size bed, I see.
And you're connecting to him, you would know that he's in that room.
Okay. I think he requires 8 hours, so he'd still be sleeping.
And he stayed up later than you did.
Oh no, was he getting into trouble?
Uh-huh.
Gonna have to have a conversation with him.
How would you have a conversation with him?
What do you mean?
Using what ability?
Their shared bond? Telepathy?
Oh. So, if he has telepathy, you think he figured out how to order his own food?
Potentially.
Oh God, he's in a food coma.
Dracul
He
doesn't
does
know
not know
that.
this.
All three of you roll an Arcana check for me.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna just choose to fail.
Okay.
I got disadvantage with a +0. You know what? Double nat 20 can exist.
Oh wow.
He has a +3 and roll 3 higher than you.
Now,
All
no,
right. So,
that should be
Drada.
a 13 because that wasn't. Not all of my skills actually do the reliable talent.
Because reliable talent is not checked, was not checked on your character sheet. Give me a test roll on your Arcana again. Might have to refresh to get it to apply.
Well, that rolled a 17.
Drada, you would notice that you remember things interacting with you this way on at certain times when you were around Mingsalia. Occasionally things would move without her touching it, and she had talked about, I believe at one point, that she had an unseen servant. And you would assume that that's probably what's going on here.
Okay. So she'll say, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Mingsalia have some sort of unseen servant? That seems to be what's happening here with this kitchen.
Okay, Molly.
I know Mingsalia was a weird one, but I don't know anything about a servant.
Correct.
I recall her having some sort of thing that she would summon, kind of do things for her.
Well, she summoned many weird things.
Well, it appears that this is taking our orders for us and preparing the food that we order, so.
Is it because I'm not proficient in Arcana that it's not applying reliable talent?
Yes, because when you make an ability check that uses one of your skill or tool proficiencies,
Which Arcana should be a skill.
but it's not a proficiency.
Okay.
So you have skills, then you have skills that you are proficient at, then you have skills that you are expert at. Expertise uses proficiency. So if you have proficiency or expertise, the reliable talent applies.
Yep, I just
Otherwise,
set proficiency to Arcana to check that when I went to roll it. Minimum.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Valeth, you watch as the first omelet that was being made gets thrown into this very warm, freshly made tortilla and folded up very neatly and professionally. And it is set onto a plate, and the plate is picked up and set onto the corner of the table right here, nearest to Dracul. The dough that you saw being made is turned into cinnamon rolls, but the apple pie stuffing that you saw being made, brown sugar cinnamon apple pie, was diced up very small and was placed in very thin strips inside the cinnamon roll. So every bite of the cinnamon roll has some brown sugar, cinnamon, apple, and then it's coated with the liquid pie filling mix and then rolled up. And then they bake them.
That could definitely be done better, but I'm too tired.
And now the floating parchment just has a picture of a middle finger.
No, when he says he's too tired, little cabinet opens up and a little pot gets set on the stove from that cabinet, and it begins to rattle on the stove until a little globule comes out. Have you guys ever seen Treasure Planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe his name is Blurb, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. The little globule that always follows around the cook. It's very similar to that, except it's a extremely black amorphous blob that is not see-through at all, and it floats over to a cup and settles itself into the cup and then burbles, and then the cup gets picked up and brought over to you.
This.
I should specify, there were no eyeballs in this amorphous blob. It was just a blob of black fluid.
My
And
smell
so
and
it's in your
ability.
hand.
What is it?
What?
With my ability to know what things are by smell.
Roll a perception check.
Double fives.
This is coffee.
Ah, yes. One of the many things I miss from Thorbeck. You know, I should look into getting myself a coffee elemental. That would help me keep my pep in the kitchen. Thank you, kitchen, and I'll start drinking it.
As it goes down, it seems to feel like it's trying to climb down your throat, not like a liquid that is just like pouring down your throat. It seems to like reach down, grab, and pull itself into you.
Very odd sensation.
And it, once it hits your belly, it feels like an explosion as it goes
Ooh.
all the way out to your fingertips, and your fingertips are currently buzzing. And you can clear that point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
For now, then it takes 2 later.
As he now
Whatever.
has taken a drink of Cubano coffee.
No, the coffee has taken a bit of him.
You laugh, but it could be true.
What Sift and Lysandra doing in this moment, as this is about the time that you would wake up?
Okay, well, that being said. They had an extra 4 hours on us, so I was just waiting until we woke up.
Yeah, it took about 2 hours for them to cook eggs Benedict and
Yeah, well, above table,
burritos.
Valeth,
Very simple instructions.
Valeth was arguing with a piece of paper, so...
Right.
And making tortillas from scratch is extremely time
It
consuming.
is.
Yep.
Mhm.
You're all just watching the process, and it's so weird to watch the process of a tortilla being made with nobody there to touch it.
Right?
It'd be like watching pizza being made, but there's no pizza man.
They have vending machines that make
Goes
pizza for
just flipping through the air, doing spin moves, rolling across the shoulders of something that's not there.
That is very unsanitary.
I know it is. But not when it's an unseen servant, because they don't have anything that could or couldn't be sanitary.
However, stretching dough like that
Okay,
is
Sif
really
and
fun.
Lysandra, what are you guys doing now that you're awake?
Searching for spare food that has been left as potentially undesired or free for taking. And without saying anything, take some food.
There is nothing in those cupboards.
No table, no dough, no things that they made. It's all gone.
No, you are still in the spa.
Are you sure?
Yes, because your
well, Valeth was
token is
still there.
still in the spa. Well, yeah, he just moved his character. He didn't delete his token.
Oh. Well, in that
Are
case,
you going
instead of that, the
to the
investigation will be
class-
to find where the scent is from.
The scent does not traverse levels, but you would know that Drada went to the class quarters to go to bed, because that's where you were supposed to go to bed after the spa, but you fell asleep in the spa.
That was an option given to us. Yes.
Yes.
Not where we were supposed to.
Sift is also gonna try and
He did
try and-
specifically say relax in the spa and then go sleep in the class quarters. and he gave the option of the previous Archmage suite. If you all wanted to bunk together, he doesn't know what you are. He doesn't know what your group's about.
I don't know where to go.
Sift is also gonna
Class quarters.
try to
Okay,
make her
I'm
way
going to
through.
the class quarters then. And I'm going to leave my
So-
token right there. I'm going to teleport to a different scene.
What's Sif doing?
Sift is also trying to make her way to the class quarters to meet up with the rest of the group.
You fell into a wall.
Did?
There you go. Just not gonna say anything to Lysandra.
Nope. Just trying to go find the others.
Well, there you go. You're both in that scene.
I'm in there twice
Oh.
now.
Lysandra made another.
I put my token down where I saw the cluster of mouse cursors. Where I saw Homestead and Bandits cursors. I agree with the child in the background. Food. Sustenance. I'm scouring for leftovers and then taking it without asking.
As you enter the hallway and you think about food, there's a piece of paper that sticks in front of your face and follows you as you try to look in the cupboards.
And it's about at this time that Valeth snaps to from being possessed by this thing, and he's like, "No, don't worry about it. I'll cook for you. Don't worry. Put that paper down. I'll cook it right now." And I slap the paper, and I reach in my bag of holding, and I start cooking up a proper breakfast Valeth style. Very amped up.
Oh, okay, that works.
Funny.
As long as I don't have to do it, that works. I'm okay with that.
As I'm eating the breakfast burrito, and
I got a 30 on this one.
waiting on the cinnamon rolls.
Steak omelet with lots of vegetables.
Yep. Omelet.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I got confused.
Griff walks in and says, "What?" to the mention of food.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Now she has to speak in character again. Hey, Gravel, did you want food?
It's about this time that the oven opens up, Sift, and you smell brown sugar, cinnamon, apple as that scent wafts through the room and just smacks you in the nose
Yummy.
as cinnamon rolls are carried from the stove over to Dracul, who is currently like big, huge California style breakfast burrito, and he is like at the last 2 bites of it, just like big mouth in it.
You already had breakfast. Those are mine. Give. Mine. Give me. Please. Cinnamon rolls.
You gonna let her have it, or are you gonna?
I will let you have one.
That's okay. You don't need to let her have him. That's all right.
Valeth, you would notice that the kitchen has started trying to make more cinnamon rolls.
I start punching the floating pans and stuff out of the air.
What?
Like, nope, there's my kitchen now.
No. Why are you trying to do more work?
All right, roll some unarmed strikes for me, and I need to look up the statistics of unarmed servant or unseen servants.
Does this unarmed or unseen servant have tavern brawler?
Do the same thing.
Does the unseen servant have tavern brawler so it can use improvised weapons of the pan?
No, it can't enter combat, but it has an AC and health. All right, so you punch one unseen servant, and the pan that it was carrying falls and is caught by another one. You would assume. Oh wait, you didn't roll high enough to know what was going on. Yep, you punch it and it's caught by another one.
For some reason, I believe that this is a tedious task that will go on forever.
Yes. Above the table, specifically, this kitchen is built with a glyph that spawns unseen servants as they are needed for the complexity of the task.
Ooh, hurry, XP farm! And I start punching. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'll be like, all right then, cook off it is, and I start cooking against the kitchen.
And I'm going to lift up one of the cinnamon rolls and hand it to Sift.
Thank you.
Wait.
No, wait.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
My cinnamon
And-
roll.
Wait.
Then I'm going to hold up the plate and offer one to Drada and to Lysandra.
My cat's gonna try and snatch away the cinnamon roll. It misses. Oh, and very calmly, Dr. Lysandra. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
There was only 2 cinnamon rolls on the tray.
Oh,
Drada would
I will not get
decline.
mine back.
Drada would decline and say, "I'm sorry, the cinnamon rolls are just too sweet for me."
Oh, are you sure, Doctor? You did not see the size of that burrito.
Okay, I'll have it.
Sift is just in the corner, perched like a goblin, eating her cinnamon roll.
The true nature revealed she's a goblin after all.
Do you unintentionally shape into the shape of a goblin and start eating?
No,
That-
but that was oh.
You
That
can.
gives her an excuse to eat with her hands.
You can have that be something that was like a feral instinct, is to just go goblin, and then once you found out
On
what that
cute
was,
foods?
Goblin mode activated.
Too late now. You didn't roleplay it.
haha.
Aw. Didn't think about it in that panicked.
You didn't think about it because it
Oh.
wasn't your idea.
Sometimes the DM keys you in on good things. Most of the time it's death and dismemberment, but sometimes
I like that one. Death and Dismemberment's fun. Minx's head.
I very insensitively fuck, I cannot say words tonight.
Yeah. Those words.
Insensitively wanted to play the double kill soundboard on that one,
Why not?
but I
Why didn't
couldn't
you do
get the
it?
double kill soundboard quick enough.
That's fine.
And I was not that insensitive, especially since you weren't there. If you were there, I definitely would have.
Yeah, I mean, I would have wanted it to happen. We already talked about it a week beforehand. That gave me time to get ready to have a new character. I was expecting death.
Yeah, I was just gonna do the double kill when I said, oh yeah, her sister's head got blown off. It's like, double kill.
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
Alrighty. So, breakfast stuff's being made. Feral Goblin Sift over there chomping down on food.
In her default changeling form.
Lysandra, what do you do about the paper being in your face? Are you still gonna rummage through the cabinets? You gonna let
No, I was
cook
provided
for you?
food. Trickle gave me his cinnamon roll. Complained
Okay.
about the burrito being too much for him, and so I will deny stuff once, and then if it's offered again, I'll be like, oh, okay, great, thanks.
From what I was told above table about how big that burrito was, that's a lot of fucking burrito.
Yeah, have you ever seen a California burrito?
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
But I make my burritos big anyway, so.
I don't like that they added French fries in it, but it's fine.
All right. I serve up whatever my 30 cooking check got me, using some of my own stuff this time. And then I eat that. And there's a little extra for whoever else wants some, so I offer it.
And you were making what were you intending to make?
Like a French toast. Tres leches French toast.
Ooh, fancy.
All right. So if you finish your cinnamon roll and Vela's like, I made some of this if anybody wants it.
She just holds out just, a plate. And she's like, hi, I would like some.
It's called
Okay.
Twilight Toast. Enjoy.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a nice burrito. Makes me want one
yeah,
now.
one corner.
Without the French fries, but it would be better without the French fries.
Tater tots instead of French fries.
Ooh, there you go. Now you have it. Okay.
That French toast is as light as air, but hits your stomach like a lead brick. So when you're eating it, it's light and fluffy and goes down easy, and you don't get really stuffed. But as soon as you're done eating it, it's like clonk, and your stomach is full. You won't need food for a little bit.
Okay. Yep. That was very good. Thank you, Vela. Okay.
But there's not even enough room for the gases that have built up in your stomach.
Here. Sit.
Ooh.
Which direction is it going, Sift?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. 1 for up, 2 for down.
How do I?
Did you all see the California burrito?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you actually want me to flip a coin, or was that an above table joke?
Sure. If you have to ask the question, you're gonna end up flipping the coin.
I realized as soon as I was like, oh no. And we're flipping the coin.
Yeah, so a California burrito has carne asada, French fries, cheese, sour cream, tomato, pico de gallo, if it's done right, and guacamole, and then French fries or tater tots.
That sounds like too much food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and it's wrapped, that burrito, whenever I get it from a restaurant called Santana's, and it is in San Diego and in 29 Palms. And it is it's 11 inches wide,
Oh,
or
God.
11 inches long, and about 4 inches wide.
When I was stationed in Montana, there was this place that served an omelet called Everything in the, or But the Kitchen Sink. And then you could get it Mexican style, and they just put it in a big ass burrito and like covered it in I don't even know what kind of sauce it was. It was like a white sauce, but
Probably like a queso.
it was more like gravy, actually. Now that I think about it,
Sif lets out
it was
an
probably gravy.
enormous burp as all of the gases that were in her stomach are expelled out by the French toast. Or by the Twilight toast.
Excuse
Nice
me.
rip.
That was gross.
Yeah, that was kind of
Oh no! You
disappointing.
just got an like a reflavoring of the combination
Ooh,
of brown
through the
sugar cinnamon
nose.
apple pie and that Twilight toast. Both
Delicious.
of them in a mix together. The collaboration between the two kitchens.
No. Okay. That was no.
Haha, you flatulence.
Huh? What'd you say, Sif?
Just. Was that an above table comment or was that actually
Nope.
Lysandra?
She could tell that you were
No,
embarrassed and wanted the suffering.
Roll a d20.
I'm trying to figure out what you said because first off, when you speak so quietly. When you try to do sound effects, it's even quieter. And I have
It
yet
is.
200%. I can't hear what what sound effect you're doing, whether it's a sigh, a grunt, a fart. I don't know. That's why I made the burp joke because it sounded like you burped at one point.
No, that was me. Multiple times.
No, this is specifically her
Oh.
that I'm tuning into. That's she sighs or makes a humph sound, and it sounds to me like she's burping because it's not being picked up by the mic.
No, no. Yeah, Sif
When
just
Bailiff,
groans and puts her hand on the table.
I leave the kitchen and I look back at wherever the unseen servants may be, and I go, "Looks like I just served you," and I leave.
Can we get a d20 roll to see how loud Sif's burp was?
Ooh, I like that idea.
Why?
Because it makes you
Give me a
uncomfortable.
D10.
Ooh,
10 being a critical.
very.
Dirty.
What's that? Me?
Yes.
No, the other
Give
test.
me a D10. It was pretty decent. It was one of them deep down in the chest bellow burp.
Oh, Thorbeck would have been proud of that one.
All right, well, everyone filled up. We ready to continue our investigation?
All right,
What
noted.
session?
Another day without a restroom break. No. I was just reminded of that because I just watched the Viva La restroom thing the other day.
That one was funny.
Oh,
Like, you can use the restroom. Go ahead. He's like, well, I haven't done it. He's like, yeah, you're level 7. You haven't used the restroom since we started the campaign. So it's all going to come out now all at once. But specifically, you're cool. Roll me or flip me a coin. Actually, I'll do this. Everybody flip me a coin except for Dracul now. I was hoping he was gonna get it too. 2, 2, 2. I would have laughed if everybody else got a 2. Okay, so Dr. Lysandra and Valith, both of you, after breakfast, at some point before you guys leave the quarters, whether you're walking around and exploring the quarters or what, you both use the restroom. I need you to give me a perception check at advantage because you're on the commode with no reading material. Perception check.
Passive 27.
I would like you to roll, please.
7. Hold on, let me actually roll. I don't know. Teen.
All right. You do notice something funny about this
Something-
wall with your passive,
Something fuzzy.
Lysandra.
No, I see it now.
Oops. Yeah. You notice something funny about the wall in the bathroom, but with that 17, you don't think it's something important enough to really look at.
Nice, cool.
One of those things that ended up in your brain space, but is not forefront knowledge currently.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Seeing a ton of things doesn't mean you retain it or see it as important.
More. There was a pretty famous study that was done on what I would consider passive perception. What your brain processes you seeing as you're walking through a room versus what it tells you it saw is it filters out some of the information it knows and stores it in a form of like random access memory where you have no context for what you saw,
Yeah,
but you
short-term
know
memory.
it's there, and when you recall it, then it's prevalent.
Yeah, once it's recalled, it's long-term memory.
So you have a note about a bathroom wall being weird or funky in this place.
Was it like a hole? Do I need to not experience that kind of not go back there? I don't understand. Is it like a button? Is it a missing brick?
It may come up in later conversation and trigger your memory, and if it does, then that's your brain reminding you that it's there. If it doesn't, then it's just something that's skipped and we move on.
Okay.
All right. After breakfast, what's everybody doing? Other than your poop breaks.
Given that everybody's now up, Drata would go try to find Winston.
All right. You know right where he is. And it's about an hour past the time that everybody else woke up, and he's still unconscious, conked to the world.
Player does not know what door it is. There we go. Okay. She would go in and Winston, still asleep.
He is breathing and alive with a very distended stomach. But he is out, and he does not hear your calls or cries.
Why are all these toys on the floor?
She'll go over and try to shake him awake, and then realize how massive his stomach is right now, and be like, "And are you kidding me?"
Yeah, there's a reason there was only 3 selections of mushroom. I had a list of 25.
Oh, geez.
Winston was left unsupervised.
She'll walk back out, and when she gets to everybody, she'll go, well, it appears that Winston is going to be incapacitated for a while. Seems he may have figured out the kitchen before we did.
That's all right. You can summon him back another time. I mean, we can wait until he's done, I guess. He's not a summon. He's a companion, so that's fair. We can wait until he's...
Would you know that? Do you have any context for that?
There's no instance that he's disappeared. My cat's a companion. It's not familiar. Something's weird about it, but it doesn't mean anything. It's a weird companion.
Give me a nature check. There is something weird about your cat.
That's what I said. So anyways.
No, this is confirmed.
Oh, okay, great.
You know it. You know there's something weird. You don't know what it is, but you know there's something weird about that cat.
What kind of cat goes after a cinnamon roll?
A hungry one?
Yeah, but there was carne asada in the kitchen. Cat, there was meat there. Why did you go for sugar and dough? Weirdo.
Looks up at you as he hears dough. Looks up at you and gives you the big huge cat eyes like, are you offering?
We don't need to clog your arteries so you die.
Just gives you a quizzical look. And then it like squirms around in your arms and smacks you across the face with its tail.
Yep, that's a cat. I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put the cat back on my neck like a scarf. And he's just gonna dangle there. I'm gonna hold his paws and his feet together.
It is constantly flicking its tail around and smacking you in the nose with its tail every few seconds.
Every now and then I'm gonna try to bite the tail. If I get it, there's no pressure. It's just holding the tail so it doesn't smack me in the face. And then when I let go again, it keeps happening. I'm extremely
All right,
patient.
what's everybody else doing? As we play Cat Simulator.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. We can keep doing that.
Hey.
What's the plan from now? We have a large amount of information about the objects that were taken.
Does anybody remember what the last discussion was with your friend, the wizard?
No.
Negative.
Why do I even talk to you people? No. The last thing that was stated was that overnight, while you guys were resting and recuperating, Zephyr was going to be compiling the names of people who have been to all of those rooms since the key was discovered.
That's right. Well, I'm sure. What is his name? Zephyr? Is that his name? Hopefully he's compiled that list for us by now. If we need to wake up Winston immediately, I may have a way to do that, even though he's pretty sound asleep in there.
Where is in there?
He found the largest bed, and after engorging himself on what I can only assume is every mushroom in this kitchen, he's now passed out.
You did notice that both pillows and all of the comforter, the rug, and everything was balled up into a big giant nest on the bed. So it was just like a giant mound of blankets with a hole put in the middle that he circled around to slide himself into.
Nice. He seems to have made himself quite comfortable in there.
Which room is that?
Just right across the hall. She'll point to.
I'm going to grab the large order of low-cap mushrooms that I ordered for Winston and walk down the hall into that bedroom to try to wake him up with food.
All right.
Winston, I have some mushrooms for you.
How would Winston respond?
Well, would he wake up at the smell of mushrooms, or
That's a
is
good
he
question for
in too
your
much of a
character
coma?
that you control.
Alright.
Oh,
Hold on.
see, he knew you weren't a threat. That's kind of why I just role played it as, because I know how he's going to react to that. He's not going to be awakened. He's going to be comforted by the fact that you're there. Dracul isn't necessarily a threat, but he's not bonded the way you are. So he's not going to be as comfortable with Dracul being in there while he's sleeping.
So, given that, so with the two, he would wake up from it. I think what he would do is he would kind of stick his nose out a little bit and sniff, and then just kind of sit there sniffing, but like pull his head back in. And Drata would follow behind Dracul. Come on, let me move. And say, Dracul, are you able to get him up? Is he?
Well, he sniffed.
Winston, I promise Dracul has not poisoned your mushrooms. I don't think you're that type of rogue. You can come out. He's not going to hurt you.
I've never used poison in my life. It's a cowardly.
And he would... At that, he'd probably stick his head back out and just start gobbling down the mushrooms. He filled stuff. Dracul, it made the idea to just so he doesn't grab.
You're cutting out. I can't hear.
Oh, can you hear? Crap.
We heard crap.
Oh, that's good.
I thought that's what Winston was doing.
That's what I was gonna say. So Winston takes a bite of the mushroom, and to make room for those mushrooms that he's eating now, he just fills up the bed
That works.
like a conveyor belt. Like that one movie with Eddie Murphy, where he has the little people that are inside of his body controlling everything, and you got the guy in the caboose, and he's pulling the handle for the trash compactor.
Gross.
My favorite part of that whole movie. All right.
So, seeing Winston do that after, whenever they finally leave the room, Drata will press to digitate the bed just to make sure it's clean, no longer soiled.
Press digitate it to make it more soiled. Okay. You guys can do more investigation, or if you're done here, you can go to another place, or you can go find the Zephyr Sky Flicker.
We should definitely go and meet up with Zeph before we leave to get that list. Yes?
I think that's to make sure that we can figure out who has been in all of those rooms.
So everybody's going to the Archmage's suite.
Sure. Seems so.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Is anybody not wanting to go to the Archmage's suite?
With the party. No, we'll see.
Tess wanted to go somewhere else.
Tess wanted to have a whole roleplay session with an NPC by herself.
No. 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 I'm going to stay here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There does not seem to be anybody in that area of this section of the tower this time when you walk downstairs.
Hey, you know what? That's completely fair. I think what he wants for us to do... This is sarcasm. Okay. He does not want us to wander, but I kind of want to. I want to go through, and I want to see the gate. I'm curious about going into the ethereal plane and see if we can find the thief that way.
Well, I will say it can be dangerous going in and out of the ethereal plane. Has anyone been there before?
No. I don't think
No.
so. Let me clarify.
Sorry.
My character will answer correctly. Nope. I have not. Because going invisible is temporarily entering the ethereal plane, right?
It depends on what type of invisibility it is.
Okay, like... it's probably
some
just
spells. Yeah, some spells just create light illusions around you to make you appear invisible.
Oh, okay.
But some spells
Blink.
allow you to go into the ethereal plane during your travels.
Yeah, that's blink.
There's other ones too. One of your party members has it.
So Dr.
Okay,
Alexandra is
next.
going to start walking that direction instead of asking for permission. Let's go that way. I don't see the door. Isn't it?
That is what appears to be a shelf. What everybody else would remember, if they've ever been in the store, is this is where you enter when you enter the scriptorium that he runs.
Okay.
You guys had a long few days, and there is a door there.
Right here?
No, where the white line is. There's only one white line on the border walls of that whole map.
Right there. Okay.
Nice try, that's tan.
Oh.
This one. That's a bedroom. I opened it and it was not there.
Perhaps we should not go wandering
What?
around.
17 on a lockpick check?
Your tool seems to jam in the lock, and one of the pieces of the tool breaks off and is now stuck in the lock.
Okay, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make it kind of damp and oily and dirty. And I'm gonna use some other materials to, let me see. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make a harmless little puff of wind so it keeps coming out. And then I'm gonna use mending to repair the lockpick tools.
All right.
I have my lockpick back. I'm gonna try again.
We should just leave.
I agree.
The area is
Let's
now
just-
clear. I'm gonna do prestidigitation, make sure it's all clean in there again. And since nobody is stopping me physically from doing it, and they're just saying we should leave instead of actually stopping me.
Okay, Mingsalia.
This might be how she gets information on her clients. You never know. She is still a rogue.
Minx never broke into places. I mean, she did
I'm
once
just saying-
to threaten somebody, but this is different. This is like,
Needing somebody to physically stop you is a very Mingsalia thing. I said, let's go.
I didn't say anybody. Do persuasion check then.
Remember, we are looking for a thief, not trying to become some.
No, I don't. The 19 goes through. Does the 19 open the door or not?
No,
Okay. Does it?
your lock
break the
does not. Your lock pick does not break in the lock,
Okay.
but you are not able to unlock the lock.
13's high enough that I would okay, I would not stop immediately. And if it would have opened, I would have probably gone inside. But this is it's not below a 10. So I'll listen after I'm done, but not because you said it sternly.
I'm going to the library.
Okay, have fun.
I'm just calling out. Zeph, we are ready for your information you've gathered, wherever you are.
Would anybody here think of something else they want to do while we're in this room while Mingsalia is lockpicking the lock? there was a brief amount of time, few minutes for everybody to think between the time of her starting to pick the lock and her getting the second round of trying to pick it done.
That means nothing is hidden here, and there's nothing we're supposed to do here. So let's get ready to leave.
All right. Nobody has spoken up. So I'm going to say above the table that a decision has been made and we're not going to retract the decision. But as you all leave and go back to the library,
We always get sent to random rooms.
this option is now off the table. You are not able to knock on the door.
I think lockpicking would have been the same thing as knocking.
Yes, just with a fireball waiting on the other side.
That's okay, I have a rebuttal for that. I have things to deal with spells.
That's not what would have happened.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know that, but probably would have been just more. You go back to prison. You're gonna act like a thief. I'm gonna prison you like one. Rah. I'm a
No, you just
bookman.
violated the rules of the tower, so you'd have just been ejected from the tower forcefully.
Whoa.
Forcefully and directly through any walls that may be in between.
I definitely heard ejaculation, so not ejection.
Yep, you will be ejaculated through the wall.
Yep.
Sure.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, that would have come out the top, so.
That was a good pun. Would have come out the top. Anyway.
It'll flip you over and smack you like a ketchup bottle.
That's weird.
What
I
you guys
used
doing in the
centripetal
library?
force. For my ketchup bottles. I don't know. What is Valeth doing in the library? Twice. Over here.
Sorry, I'm having like
and over here.
connectivity issues or something. I called out to the tower to see if it could bring us to Zeph. I just said we're ready for the information that he gathered for us, hoping that it would take me to where he was by just saying his name and asking.
Right, and then you said that I guess we'll go to the library. So that's why you're in the library.
Oh, as I was walking up the stairs, I guess I was thinking library, but
So you all watch as Valeth walks up the stairs. And then walks back down the stairs. And it says access denied on the door.
Wait, in which room? In the library or?
We don't know where he was trying
He
to go.
specifically said that he was asking the Wizard's Tower to take him to the room that Zephyr Skyflicker was in. Or is in.
Right. But from which set of stairs? Like stairs in the library? So that would be.
No, we're
Not-
not in the library yet. That was a
that
misunderstanding
said
on my
out
part
loud?
because
Like,
you
I'm gonna try to go to the. I would like to go to the room that Zephyr Skyflicker is in. Or is that in?
yes,
Okay.
that was saying it to the tower because we were told if you tell it where you want to go, it'll take you there if you have access. But we have no access to wherever he is.
you don't have access to the specific room that he is in.
Because I think we
Yes.
have access to it now. I think he's behind that door I tried to open. Would that logical deduction make sense?
Tower, can you notify
Would that logical deduction
Dr.
make sense?
Catlicker we are
Because if so, I'm
Give
gonna
me
try
an
to prove
intelligence check at disadvantage.
a disadvantage. I just did 12.
This is the you don't consider doors as
12.
passageways. You
I
consider
say
them as
12.
skill challenges.
Well, did it open when it was locked when I tried to open it?
Correct. It is a locked door.
Okay, well.
And
You said
you
the
are now
action to knock on the
realizing-
door is off the table, so I'm using the lockpick again.
So, with that reiteration of the consideration of a door being a knocking device,
It was worse. You know what I'm gonna do? I think this would be great. When I do this, I accidentally drop the the thieves' tools, and my head bangs against the door. That way, I didn't knock on it. I still did the thieves' tools, and it was a bad check with the 10. But then there's a knocking sound.
actually, I'm going to correct myself a little bit. Valeth, you
Yes.
walk up the staircase and down the staircase.
Zephyr? Hello? And I knock on this door.
Which
Zephyr?
door? Which door are you talking about? The one I'm actively standing in front of?
No, I retconned because I made a mistake. He walked up the stairs and left the area.
Oh, so he is in a different place than this room.
Yep. Huh? What's going on? What? Who's there?
It's me, Valeth. Sorry. Yes, I forget our hours of operation are quite different for everyone else. Apologies. Were you able to do that list that we requested? We're ready for our day and continuing our investigation.
Yeah. And he's currently in like very loosely, like he went to sleep an hour ago and he just hit that point of like hitting REM sleep right when you pulled him right back out of it. And he's come in.
Yes, sorry. Yes. Also, I wanted to know, I'm trying to, above table, be sneaky and asking permission for us to be able to use his portal. If we were to need access to the ethereal plane, didn't you mention you had something here that could possibly enter that? And do you think that the person could have possibly used that to get into your tower? I'm asking two questions, so that way he'll say yes to just the one, which is the last one that I asked, but also yes, as in we can use that portal. So I'm trying to be sneaky with it.
He gets over to the desk as you're asking this question, and he stumbles a little bit and sets his hand on the table. And he like feels around and he grabs a stack of papers. And he looks over at you, and his eyeballs are currently doing a boxing match with each other.
Very
as
good.
he is trying to stay awake long enough to hand you a piece of paper and say, I thought there were more, but there was. There was only one person that went to all of the
Jingle, jingle.
He's like standing there. He's standing there in front of you, falling asleep on his feet.
I just give him a slight shake. Jingle, jingle. Yes. Who was it?
I need to go to bed. I've been up for 3 days.
Yes, and we're so close to catching this, and you're
He's
willing to
holding
help
a piece
us.
of paper out to you.
All right, I grab it, and you are 100% going to help us in any way you can to catch this individual. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, very good.
And he just onto the bed. He is
All right.
out cold. But before you walk away, as you are standing right here, you hear coming from this door.
See, somebody else is trying to
I
walk
look-
back from
I
that
look.
side.
I look back at the bed that he's on, and I open
He's
the
out
door.
cold.
I unlock it.
Aha!
Hello.
And you
Hold
find
on.
Lysandra
Yeah.
sitting there
The lockpick was successful!
with
I
her
actually
tool
just
on the
unlocked it.
floor. Like her tool kit itself fell out of her arms, and the tool fell out of the lock, landed on the floor, and she is currently in the process of picking them up and sticking them back in their spots in her toolkit bag as the door opens.
Aha! I dropped my
I hold
tools.
my finger. I hold my finger. I hold my finger up to my lips, and shh.
At the,
Alright,
at the
I
normal
want-
voice, I'm gonna respond. What do you mean?
I want one of you to try the stairs again, but ask to go to a room that we were previously not given permission.
Oh, the
I may have gotten us permission.
I'm gonna try to go to the floor with a gate portal in it. Audibly stating the request out loud. I would like to
Okay.
go to the room with the floor with a gate portal.
Valeth, roll me a persuasion check at advantage because you're trying to persuade somebody that's super sleepy.
Nat 20. Let's go.
You have full access to the entire wizard's tower again. You removed all access limitations.
Okay. I lock this door, come out the other door that I came in.
I have to go to the bibliothèque.
And lock that, and then I also go to the gate room.
Is everybody else following?
Drada will follow.
Who will bring up the rear to make sure that Sith is in
Tess
trouble?
is taking a nap.
Well, Dr. Lysandra, I have gotten us access. Hopefully your hypothesis is correct.
Okay, let's try it out.
All right. So, if
I
you
like
will
research.
all back out of the wizard's tower. Oh wait, you guys won't have access to it, and I'm not gonna put every single one on there. Let's see. I will send a screenshot to
Yo, mama.
Discord.
Tess is finally here again.
I didn't realize I was still muted. I said that Sift was also gonna follow.
No, she stays behind. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Picture of all of the available rooms. That's the first one.
Oh goodness.
Do we know the name? I'm guessing we know the name of each of the rooms now.
Yes, if you ask what rooms you have available, it will inform you.
Oh, well, I didn't ask a question. I just
You,
went to
you
the-
have full and complete access to the library, so instinctively, Valeth, you would have checked to see if you have access. And in doing so, you would see that with that nat 20, you would see that
You see the code listing.
information pop up in front of you like a video game quest log.
Nice.
I will say instinctively, the child's bedroom is the only one that is not available, not displayed on that list.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Even with the nat 20, they'd be like, nope, no, I'm not going to
Yep.
give that to you.
Mhm.
Yep, innate physical or mental protectiveness, subconscious, that's the word I was looking for, subconscious protectiveness.
There's probably like a force code or like an actual pin pad or like a retinal scan that's required. Some kind of like actual real security measure.
It's just a trip through a Mori visit where they have to do the paternity test.
Nice.
All right, well, if we're going to do this, I believe from the state of Zephyr's appearance, he may have only been asleep an hour or so. So we have a few hours to figure this out and still have, I would assume, a way back through the portal. Hopefully.
Oh, I just stepped in rapidly.
That's right.
Also, the piece of paper that you received has the name Professor Halbrin Corwell.
Yes, and
And it
here's...
says, this individual is of the utmost trust. He has been a dear friend and colleague for many, many years. I would trust him with my life and my most precious possessions.
Well, that would explain why he had access to everything. This should be our number one suspect at the moment.
You say as you go to the gatehouse with everybody else.
Yes.
Jorah will say, perhaps you're number one suspect, but I am still quite suspicious of this wizard himself.
Fair enough. I mean, we don't have much to go on other than they have access to the ethereal or can become ethereal.
Oh no, Jorah's outside.
Oh, snap! That was to figure out if how the portal works, or if I knew how the portal works. Gate spell.
So it is a gate.
This is just the spell gate.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's Arcane Gate.
Okay, I can look
I'm
at that
correct.
one.
No, not Arcane Gate. Because that one's only within
Yeah,
one
there's just the
space
spell gate.
within 500 feet. No, that's not Arcane Gate.
Yeah, you can make the portal is a circular opening you can choose to make 5 to 20 feet in diameter, so this is just a 10-foot. Radius is from the middle, so diameter is 10 foot. Okay.
About accurate.
Yeah. You can orient the spell in any direction you choose. Yep, so it's
Right.
on the ground.
So it works like the 9th level gate spell.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one seems to be on a constant activation.
Right, yeah.
So that's why he stopped Sift from landing on it.
Yes. I gathered that from its moving background.
So we are not sure where this gate will take us. Do we know if we can change where it will take us?
Lysandra, do you understand the information and what that means?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I was speaking. I was like, "Oh, good. I know the information. 10 feet in diameter. Okay." Was I heard that point?
This particular gate is 15 feet in diameter.
Okay.
But do you understand the second paragraph of that spell's description?
Is it the one? Which one? Which spell is it? I mean, it's gate, but there are 3 instances when I type it in. Is it the first, second, or third one? Because they might have different wording. Which one are you using?
All 3 of them seem to have the same wording.
Okay. I'm gonna look up the first one. To the other plane. Can I tell which plane this one is?
Roll me a. You already rolled me a nat 20 Arcana check. Roll me a history check with advantage because of the nat 20.
Got it.
I don't know what plane.
Does that work?
Holy fuck!
Are you using?
I'm recording. I'll show you the video. I'm not cheating. I can show you a video.
Hold on. We have 4 in a row.
I can show you the video.
I was saying it.
Do you want to see it? I'll pause it.
No.
Okay.
None of you have access to manual rolls, so it's. And I do have his module activated. Maybe I have to go in there and make sure he didn't do something just to be vindictive.
I mean, if you did, I don't think so. Because we also got multiple nat
He
ones
left of
in
his
the
own
last.
accord, so.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
quote,
I'll
own
double
accord,
check, but
yes.
I don't think any of you would cheat maliciously.
No.
Then again,
The
I'm
only,
gonna be
the
honest,
only
I wouldn't
way,
know how.
the only way I try to
Right.
break the game is through stat creation, stat alteration. Like when initially building a character, and I don't cheat with it. I just try to build a broken character that has like passive 26 persuasion, passive 27 perception.
right. So this would go to a portion of the ethereal plane, but this side of the gate is not tied to the material plane.
Meaning we can, it's a one way.
No, this gate has a physical location in the ethereal plane.
Okay, so
But
going
the
through
plane
means we
that
can't
you-
return.
Right.
Okay.
Additional information this plane of existence that you are on currently is not the material plane.
What?
It's
That's
its own pocket
that's-
dimension like a bastion.
Oh, I see.
No, that is incorrect information.
Are you
Oh.
saying that the entirety of the plane of existence that, like, I was born on is not the material plane?
No, I am saying that this wizard's tower does not exist in the material plane.
Okay. Can I tell what plane we are on now?
Yes, you have to ask that question. Fucking quadruple nat 20. I'm telling you, you guys don't have to cheat in my campaigns. Like, you really, really don't. So I I don't understand why somebody did. That's the biggest thing that's bothering me.
Listen, we just naturally, I mean, besides Bowen, we naturally just roll rolls when it would be inconvenient for you to provide information.
Hey, you know what?
To have
This
to
is
look it
my.
up.
Yeah, like on a random flower.
Yeah.
I had like I had like 2 sessions where I was only rolling 8s and below. So
And for
my
example,
one nat 20 here is great.
my investigation check to see whether or not I believed I opened the door. The first of the 4.
All right, so I need to whisper
Whispers.
to the other therapy thread
It's true.
some Mingsalia information.
Oh,
Okay. So, do you understand what that picture is depicting to you?
100% yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are
you
we inner,
are
outer? Yeah, anyway, go ahead.
you are currently located in a form of limbo that is leaning towards pandemonium.
Ooh, that's a fun combination. Oh, wow. Okay, so literally in between Purgatory and Chaos Land. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, with the amount of layers in a wizard tower, when by default you go to a random one, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
For those watching, I will browse.
I'm gonna also point out that the one you gave me doesn't have an ethereal plane.
Correct.
Is that just the
Do you see
tan
all
spot?
those black? Do you see all the black lines? Everything that is a black line.
So basically the borders between them.
Yep.
Okay.
That is all ethereal.
I see why that's dangerous. Okay.
Uh-huh. So if you are experimenting with the ethereal and you go through the Feywild and the Fire Realm in the ethereal,
We end up
you end up in Limbo
Oh.
or in Isgard or Pandemonium. If you go through the magma area, earth area, or ooze area, you end up in the Nine Hells to the Abyss, somewhere in there. So you can end up fucking up your life very, very quickly by traveling through the ethereal.
Wait, so you're saying that this can cause suffering in other people?
I'm saying that that you don't know that specifically.
Okay.
You know how you know the studied knowledge
Okay.
of all of the planes
Okay.
and how they interact with each other. and you have learned how to identify them. So you would know that you would guess that somewhere between Limbo and Pandemonium is where you are currently, as just like parts of the material and the Feywild overlap each other, parts of Limbo and Pandemonium overlap each other.
Okay. But not
So everything that's next to something else interacts with it.
without the double black
Because-
lines.
The double black lines, that would be the okay, so now I'm branching into, that is the most dangerous portion of the Ethereal that you can enter.
Because it literally can take you anywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the no-go zone. That's where you get the wibbly wobbly timey-wimey shit.
That's literally, we're gonna count the number and roll a die.
That's where you roll, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I appreciate
13,
you
14,
started counting at 3.
16,
That's how I
18,
count.
19.
I like to count 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30.
You have 28 locations that you can travel to, so you will roll a d28, and then you'll roll 3 d100s.
Let's see which one's the highest.
No, the 3 d100s determine
Your luck.
time zones.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, how bad the wibbly wobbly timey wimey is. The first d100 determines forward backwards.
Oh,
The
so
second d100 determines the like,
ideal location, how bad the environment you land in is.
yes,
Okay.
the CR, if per se,
Okay.
of your arrival,
I kind of want
and
to
then
go
the
in here
last
real
one
bad.
determines the physical encounter of what you get there.
Like weather?
Whatever the physical encounter is, like a travel encounter.
Oh, okay, so there could be nothing if it's low, but we're in a really bad, dangerous location. But we just got lucky with nothing being there. We're in a really easy location, and the difficulty of an encounter is high. Okay.
Right. So, for example, you could end up in Shadowfell,
Yes.
specifically directly in Malakar's lair.
Do it. Okay.
Or you could end up in the Nine Hells in a hell prison, locked up in some archdevil's basement.
This is not important. I like this idea. We're gonna go with this idea. This is all information in my head.
Yep.
So that being said, with my, keep in mind, players that want to listen to it or not, you have no obligation. My passive of 27 or 26 persuasion. I think this is a really good idea. Like Bailiff was talking about. I think this could give us some.
No, that's not what I said. What I asked was, do we know where this is going to take us? Have you figured that out?
Yes, it
Can
will take
we
us.
change it?
We cannot change it. This is a set location. It is the ethereal plane between Limbo and Pandemonium.
What are
Sorry.
our odds?
Correction on that. You, the individual standing here in the Wizard Tower and the Wizard's Tower, is in a position that is between Limbo and Pandemonium. It is not in the ethereal plane. If you pass through that gate, you will arrive somewhere in the ethereal plane.
But there is the gate. So if we don't like what we see, we can return within like a 6-second window.
Potentially.
Cool.
There's no specification in any casting of the spell that you know of that would close this gate by traveling through it.
Right. Well, especially with the way he pulled. I'll say the right name. Sift through it, like away from it.
Uh-huh.
That means this is in fact constantly open.
Yes. All
Does
the time.
that not mean that something else could come through the other way at any time.
Which leads me to believe that's why our chances are high that within the immediacy of the exit, we are safe.
What does everyone think? Is this our best course of action for this investigation? Is this a...
I think it does indeed pertain. We could learn a lot about being on the material plane, or the ethereal plane, by experiencing this. We could experience what it is like to actually do it, besides just seeing some kind of virtual or mental recreation. Illusionary or mental recreation. Not virtual. That was me correcting as a player what the words were.
Well,
I vote
am
yes.
along for the ride.
That's 2 yeses.
I've said before, I'm not the one who's the best at investigating or figuring out the arcane, but I will be there to keep everyone safe for as long as I can.
I'm gonna intentionally, this is above table, the mentality of it. I'm going to pull the shy ones now. Drada, what do you think?
Well, I suppose we could go, but we do already have this name here. Should we not investigate
We have
this
a name.
person? Didn't he say that out
Hold on,
loud
'cause
already?
That if we have a name, that does change a couple things.
Yes.
I'm fairly certain Valeth had already said that.
Yeah, I repeated whatever Shelton said to me as we were walking.
Oh, hold on.
So
When you-
we have the name
last
of the
paragraph.
person.
When you cast this spell, the name won't help us. So that's 3 yeses. Sift, what do you think? Intentional using the correct name above table to get pulled. Anyways,
The one time,
Sift,
the
what do
one
you
time
think?
you use my name, and you're trying to
have-
lure me into a potential death trap.
We have 3 people here, myself included, who are interested in at least exploring this avenue. Would you be with the majority, or did you want to kind of state
Your
why we
logic
shouldn't?
Your logic makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense.
And you're cool. This is now 4 people. I'm just wanted to make sure that you're also on board.
I'm just gonna draw my great sword and be ready and say I will.
You'd say I will.
I will bring up the rear.
So I'm going to slowly walk and say, "All right, let's go," and step in.
Oh, that is a question.
Who's going first?
She suggests that you go first. This is your idea.
Oh yeah, I stepped in. I'll go into the middle.
If I die, I'm haunting you.
That's okay. Yeah, you've already died once. Friday campaign.
Uh-oh. I
Uh-oh.
broke things. I
Good.
didn't mean to break things.
Give me a second. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now.
He's still working on broke things.
Yeah. Let's break it together.
All right. So, as you all jump through this portal, you are all flung in random directions as you are floating through a hazy cloud of nothingness.
That's what I see.
There is a expanse of the absence of stuff. And then
Do we see things
as
in
you
the
are
distance, or is it just a lack of things forever?
I'm continuing a description.
We'll find it.
Let me finish my cinematic masterpiece therapy. As you tumble, you notice the arcane gate getting farther and farther away from you. You instinctually are trying to catch air. You're trying to grab hold of things. You're trying to feel a pressure, a gravity, a direction of pull. And the hazy fog that is around you, you all begin to separate from each other. As when you jumped in here, you are all at slightly different trajectories from your placement around the circle and how you jumped in. I need everybody to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Gosh dang it, I have a +6. Hey, look, a nat 20. I don't like this.
What?
5 in a row.
I don't like this pattern. Can I do it again?
Nope.
Fine.
All right. So, if you rolled higher than a 15,
Uh-oh.
your movement speed is normal. If you rolled a natural 20, your movement speed is doubled.
I can't save people.
If you rolled less than a 15, your movement speed is 0.
Okay.
Or sorry, if you rolled over a 20, your movement speed is doubled. If you rolled a natural 20, that movement speed includes flying.
Ooh. Okay.
So, Dracul and Lysandra, your movement speeds are doubled. Lysandra, you can fly. Valeth, Sift, and Drata, your movement speeds are all 0.
I'm gonna try something.
What do we
Can
see?
I?
Can we see each other? Is it like outer space where there's lights in the distance? Is there a reference point to what we can see?
This whole realm seems to be self-lit. You do not see a light source. It seems to permeate all of the existence.
Okay, so we can see
Yes.
the other people.
It is, everything is grays, teals, and that, like, I don't know what that color is. It's like a dark gray blue color and
Okay.
brown. are the only colors that you see on the color scale.
I like those.
You
colors.
don't see reds or oranges or
Does anything happen when I
anything
activate
vibrant.
Steps, nice.
Steps of the Night to try and fly?
All right, gotta read specifically Steps of the Night.
It does say if my flying speed equal my walking speed. So if
Which
it's
is
0, it would still be 0. Bailiff's just trying anything to move.
Use the mystical power of night to rise into the air. Roll me a D100. Over a 50 it works, under a 50 it doesn't.
Nice.
Doesn't work. So there's two things that we're going for and against that. So the mystical power of night to rise into the air.
Right.
That should work here.
Yeah.
The thing that screwed you is it says your flying speed is equal to your walking speed.
Yeah.
Well, your walking speed's 0, so.
Yep.
Heck.
So, you are able to take an action to roll an intelligence check to potentially gain your movement back for a single round. So, as you all are plummeting through the air, Lysandra, what is your process? What are you doing in this situation as you are able to stop yourself in midair?
Wait,
Or
so as of right now, we are like, so Valeth, Drata, and Sift are falling through the air.
Falling or drifting?
so you are drifting through a directionless space of nothingness. All you see is a fog of smoke.
Got it. Think like
I know you see debris on your map right now. You have not reached the point where
I
you
see
can
nothing.
see the debris.
no, like I don't.
Okay, 'cause
there is
just-
no vision. There is no map.
If they
You
were-
should see a
Small.
square. Click on your party HUD token location.
Nope, nothing.
Oh, that's because you didn't follow us into the.
I'm in the number 7.
No, you're not.
That says I am.
It doesn't tell me that you are.
It doesn't
Are you
show me
back in the
that.
gate area now?
No. Let me just refresh the page.
Okay.
But from my
The
from my
reason-
understanding, I see it as we are pushed in outer space, and we are continuing at the momentum we were pushed.
Essentially correct. Maybe not correct.
Okay.
You don't understand the intricacies of a plane that is beyond the comprehension of people.
I'm so glad we did this. Okay. Still loading. But the dice were rolled, and so my initial reaction out of seeing a bunch of people drift in random directions is to go towards Valeth, who I see doing as much as he can to do anything. Seeing with a passive of 27 that Dracul is able to at least change direction, and ask him to get Drata. So I go towards and effectively try to, the way skydivers form a circle while they're falling, try to do that with Dracul. Or not Dracul, Valeth. And ask Drata to go get, other way around. Ask Dracul to go get Drata.
So the reason that I was asking is because if she has a semblance that she's falling, then that would trigger her to do something. But based on that,
floating.
I'm not
Okay,
sure if she would.
so by visual logic, you are falling. By every single other sense, you are motionless. There is no air blowing past you. There is the sense of nothingness, and you don't even have a sense of motion other than your reference to the other people around you.
So she can see that she is increasingly drifting away from Dracul and Lysandra. I'm guessing below them.
What?
And if she tries to move, she's not able to herself.
Correct. You are not able to flounder. Like, you could flap your arms and swing your arms around. There is no laws of perpetual motion here. So even like if you were falling in a vacuum and you swing your arms around, you're going to rotate. You swing your arms around and you are still in the exact position that you were in, the exact facing that you were when you jumped out of the portal or jumped into the portal.
Okay.
Like,
So
you can
in-
move your body, but you can't change your perspective direction other than to turn your head. And turning your head doesn't turn your body.
Nice.
Turn.
So
want to be-
faster rate.
what was that?
I was saying,
Everybody
yeah.
is moving at a simultaneous rate. Other than Lysandra, who is able to move on her own, and Dracul, who is able to adjust his trajectory slightly.
I'm going to adjust my and tie my rope.
You're gonna tie your rope. That's all I heard.
Yes, I'm going to tie my rope around Dry.
Oh, Andrada. I did not hear the
Cutting
Andrada.
out.
I only heard tie
Yeah.
my rope.
Me too.
That's all I
And
heard.
then
You'd make it a
Attempt.
lasso.
attempt to adjust my trajectory to tie the rope around Sift and adjust back, basically I'm adjusting my trajectory to be able to tie the rope around everybody in the park.
I am currently like arm locked, where I'm grabbing Valeth's wrists, and I'm hoping that he's grabbing my wrist back. So I'm like arm locking with Valeth.
Okay.
As
Bailiff,
Dracul,
Reciprocate, knowing that he is helpless.
Yes, Strata.
as Dracul would be tying the rope around her, she would grab onto Winston as well.
After,
Oh, I'm tying around Drata and Winston both.
after
but
6
yes.
seconds has gone
Grab-
by, I will go towards Sift.
Okay. So, what we'll do is we will have a series of skill challenges
Okie dokie.
that will end in a result.
Can I re-roll my intelligence since
Epic
everybody else
rolls.
has gotten a turn?
One second.
Okay.
We have 2 individuals who are able to move. 1 individual is able to move effectively. And then we have 3 individuals who are not able to move at all. So this is going to be 3 checks to see who you can save and who you can't.
Okay.
So, Lysandra.
Yeah.
The first person you went after was Valeth.
Randomly rolled, yes.
One second, there's pounding happening in the house.
Gonna be honest, it's a cool thing. Other players. The rolls so if you scroll up, there was and starting from Dr. Lysandra's intelligence saving throw, it was then Valeth, Dracul, Stift, Drata. I rolled a d6 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2 being Valeth, Stift, and Drata. Then there was only 2 left, so it was 1, 2, and 3, 4, meaning it was 1, 2 Stift, 3, 4 Drata. That's where those rolls and choices came from. It was 100% randomly determined. But
mine was strictly based on how the tokens are positioned on the map. Drata's the closest, so that's where he would have went first.
And that's where my fun part comes in. Is the random that happened is based off the token placement. That's where the fun comes in.
Not gonna lie, when you were drawing the circles around the tokens, I was like, but what about me?
Well, you're gonna
I had
have,
no
in 72 hours, 2 characters are gonna die.
Wait.
No, we're gonna do our best. After this, we both are gonna move towards saving you, so it's not gonna.
And I've got some things that I can do. Don't worry.
Cool, great.
As do I.
It was just like Dracul and Drata had a circle, Lysandra and Valeth had a circle, and then there was Sift.
Let me add the familiars, okay? Hold on, there
Just
we go.
floating in the ether. She is extremely pissed off right now. By the way, just seething in rage.
And then we have the other one that's like this over there, okay? Okay.
I'm my own circle.
Yep.
I'm just floating in the ether. Plotting murder.
So, based off of token placement, seeing that Lysandra was going off, was trying to help Valeth, Pool assesses and sees Drata is the closest, so he's going to come to Drata. Around Winston.
The imp doesn't
Round
exist
six.
because the imp is invisible.
And then back to
Oh, heck!
like
Oh,
that
heck.
to try to loop everybody into the rope.
All right, that was really weird.
Okay. I have cat still. Okay.
All right. So, Lysandra, you are attempting to get to Valeth.
Which, by the way, out of random rolls happening, it's very funny that it played out as it's these two, and then the new shy person by himself. Anyways, yes, Valeth.
All right. Also, I need a wisdom save from Winston. Or sorry, intelligence save from Winston to see if he has movement speed.
Okay.
It's a,
Nat 20 for Winston.
it's a Winston
Yeah,
save
right?
for wisdom.
It's a Winston save for wisdom.
Winston save.
All right.
Yeah.
Nat 20 for Winston.
Winston has a flying speed equal to his current walking speed. He does not have a 5,040-foot flying speed. He has a 50-foot flying speed.
Cool.
So, if Drata is
What initiative?
not
do you have?
moving, or is not able to control her movement and is drifting away, I think Winston would try to grab her.
Okay.
And if he's not able to grab a hold of her because she's too heavy or whatever, that would trigger the thing that I was
That's
thinking
right.
of.
In a space of weightlessness, you are too heavy.
Yeah,
Well,
there
I
is
mean-
no weight or mass in the ethereal.
But
Okay.
somehow Drata is still too heavy.
There is one form of physics motion in the ethereal. There is one form of matter or material presence that is calculable. Everything else gets fucky-wucky. So
Alright.
you have speed and you have space that you occupy. So the size of your body and the speed that you are traveling. Because you are essentially a bubble of your intelligence. If you forget who you are or what you are, you go into the inner reaches of the ethereal. So, I'm gonna do a series of epic rolls.
Yeah.
I need somebody to tell me all of the intelligence-based skills.
Arcana, history, investigation, nature, religion.
Oh, I just said them out loud when I was on mute. My bad.
That's why I talked over you.
It sounded
So-
like you were saying exactly what I was saying as I was saying it to mock me. And I looked back over and I was muted.
Although I would do that. So,
Nice.
Yes, that's why I was like,
do you need to repeat?
That makes it better. Okay. So after intimidation, it was what?
No intimidation.
Investigation?
Investigation is nature, then religion.
Okay. So we are going to do Arcana, Investigation, and Nature.
Cool.
So, in order of who said what they were doing, when, and how, it's going to go Lysandra, Dracul, Winston.
Alrighty.
So,
In an epic roll or
Lysandra,
just normal rolls?
I'm doing an epic roll.
I wanted to wait. Make sure.
So,
Let's aim for a 14.
Lysandra, Dracul, and Winston. I can't spell. Screw it.
Me neither. I have to use autocorrect. I get close enough. It's like, that's the word you meant.
Seriously, how the hell do you spell that word?
That's alright. When I'm typing, sometimes I just miss words completely.
Ah, T-I-A-L.
Since I don't cuss, when I accidentally hit F instead of D for, like, ducking a responsibility, it auto-corrected to ducking. It's like, you don't swear, right? D.
And because cussing is a native language for me, if I say ducking, I'm trying to duck responsibility, it autocorrects to fucking responsibility.
Yeah.
Said this is Arcana.
Ooh. Look at that 4.
Yep, this is just going to be using your base stats. Nothing special.
Oh, so I don't get advantage for the Soul Stone?
If that's a base stat that you have because of the Soul Stone, then yes. If it's something you have to activate, then no.
Yeah, that's a good start. Okay.
All right. So, Lysandra, as you are getting the hang of your newfound speed, which is double your usual movement speed, I think. Is that what I said?
Yes, double with flying.
With flying, where you have no spatial awareness and no idea of your own mass.
I go too fast.
You and Valeth essentially collide with no impact pressure. You both just hit each other, except you then change Valeth's trajectory to the differential of you passing to him, and you are now all traveling at your movement speed away from the party.
Wow. What is you all? Like every single person is going a random trajectory? Okay.
No. You and Valeth are traveling away from the rest of the group.
So I go like this, and then it goes like that.
Yeah. So it goes. You got out of the. You jumped into the circle, and you guys started getting separated. Winston caught her. That's on her. The Raven is, I'm assuming, on Valeth.
Yeah.
Gripped onto his shoulder. So you guys are separating, and you fly over here to grab Valeth, seeing that Dracul can move, and you hit him, and then both of you continue on. Because you didn't have the control to stop your movement when you reached him.
Oh boy.
Dracul, yours is next. We're going to do investigation. Why is it choosing those three? No. Cancel that. That did not get set up right.
Good, that was a
Does
success.
not count
anyway.
as a
That's not what
success.
I want. I just wanted the successes to get us into the dangerous situation, not out of it.
Success.
Cool. Shadow Familiar. Dr. Lysandra. Investigation. 18.
What am I doing? I'm gonna roll a dice. I don't know what it's for. 18.
It's a team skill check.
Gosh dang it, Winston.
You saved that shit, Lysandra.
It was an 18 plus what? Like 3? What, Arcana?
Yeah, it's 24 total.
Oh yeah,
And
wait.
that is a success.
It shouldn't be a 24
So,
total. It was
Dracul,
Arcana. It was an 18 on the die.
you managed to get yourself moved over because you have half your movement speed laterally as you are free falling. It's like difficult terrain because you don't have flying. Kind of like you would have half speed in swimming.
Okay.
And you are able to get to Sift and stop your momentum, having watched Lysandra just plow through Valeth into the distance.
Whee!
There's a point at which you reach a level of panic in yourself
Cool.
that's like, oh shit, I can't see Lysandra. As the fog becomes too dense for you to see her. And then she pulls back in to your perspective. And you're like, oh, thank God. What is it specifically that Winston and Jada want to do in this situation?
So Winston has already grabbed Drada,
Yes.
and at that point, after having her secured, Winston would likely be trying to keep everybody together. And Drada would say something like, I guess, how far away from Dracul are they right now? Are they right next to him, or?
I'd say you're about 10 feet away from Dracul currently.
Okay, so Drada would just tell
They're
Winston.
about right there.
All right. So Drada would tell Winston, we need to stay near Dracul. And then she would look over and say, where are Lysandra and Valeth?
As they go through the smoke. So we are going to see if you are able to get to Dracul.
Do they
What does that
see
say,
a?
Winston?
I'll read it to you again in a second. Go ahead and roll.
Everybody's in danger. Winston's just
God.
messing everything up.
Nat 1.
Why was it?
Oh,
Why was it
no.
Dracul, Lysandra, and
Because this is a team skill check. It's been Dracul, Lysandra, and Winston
Each
all
time.
3 times because they're the ones that have the movement speeds.
did they at least see a Valeth and Dr. Lysandra shaped hole in the smoke that we just went through?
No, because you are not enacting against the world. The smoke isn't responding to your movement at all. It's as if it is passing through you like you are in an ethereal state.
Wait, we are?
Ooh, okay.
I have a phone call. Give me
You
a
are
second.
able to interact with each other, obviously, but the environment you are in is currently passing through you. The smoke is passing through your existence. All right. So, with that second failure, I am going to need Dracul and Sift to both make intelligence saving throws.
Do I have advantage because I've already passed one?
No.
It's worth a shot. 19.
I'm gonna move you 4 over here so that we have a better frame of reference. So that was. Say there. So Drada, as Winston is still unfamiliar with his capabilities, he tries to flap his wings and uses his intellect to imagine himself rocketing forward and catching the two that he thinks is getting away and like are in danger, because those are the kind of slight senses that he's getting from you. And as he does so, he moves at the speed of Mach Winston missile.
Oh, no.
As he launches at 60 or 100 feet in a single round, but in doing so, he smacks you into Dracul and Sift.
Okay, I can hear again.
Dracul, you are able to maintain your handhold on Sift, and you are able to stop Lysandra from continuing on. However, Winston continues on past you guys. Everybody give me a perception check.
Nice. 320 or higher.
You are not able to see the gate anywhere in your perspective.
Yeah.
In the chaos of attempting to save each other and prevent each other from drifting, you have all drifted so far away from your location that you no longer see the gates glow.
Not even passively.
Not even passively.
I tried.
I don't think your passive is higher than 22, right?
27.
27? Yeah, still no.
Okay.
So, I would like everybody to make intelligence saving throws.
Yeah.
Sift, you still have a speed of 0 because you only did 15. Oh wait, that's your perception check.
Banana.
Yeah, your saving throw is 13.
At least Drada is consistent.
Yeah, right?
9.
Ooh, Sift gain. Oh,
Valeth.
not gain movement. Nope. Ooh, Dracul lost.
Do you want one from Winston?
So,
as well?
Sift, you have half movement. Dracul, you have half movement.
Ooh, very nice.
Lysandra, you have you still have your nat 20 movement.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Dracul, your half movement is no, you didn't get a nat 20.
No, I
Right,
just got a
that
you
was
got like a
Winston.
24.
Give
Yeah,
me
I had it.
Winston's save as well.
All right.
So you still have your half movement. And it is at this point that Drada, Dracul, Sift, Lysandra, and Valeth can all see the rubble. Winston is way too high and way too far away from you all to see the rubble floating in the air. And you are all above, according to map dimension, you are all above the rubble currently.
Do we
So-
see Winston?
No, Winston is gone
Okay.
into the smoke.
Telepathically, Drada would be yelling to Winston for him to come back.
Okay.
And oh, go ahead.
Nope. I don't need to. That's not my position. I'm not a DM.
Would she have access to her items in this state or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so if she has the opportunity to, like, enough time to do this, she would reach in and grab a mushroom.
That's a free object interaction.
Okay.
So Winston has his full movement speed still. The ones who rolled natural 20s, as long as you are maintaining an above 16 on your intelligence saves, you keep your natural 20 until you roll below a 16, at which point you will start having whatever you roll every round.
Okay.
As I'm assuming you said now we can see the rubble, so I can see that it's getting closer. I'm going to grab Drada and Sift and try to position myself so I am in the path where I would be taking the hits from the rubble with them on the other side of as we pass through it.
Okay.
Gosh dang it, you took my line. Why you have to be a protector?
He always has been. He jumped off of a fucking bridge not knowing the barbarian was going to actually hold the rope to save a character that he didn't know had fly.
True.
All right. So, Dracul, you are holding both of the girls and putting your back to the rubble. What are the girls doing?
Well, I'm gonna hold on to Valeth.
I think I've already said what Drada's doing.
Yeah. What's that mushroom?
It would be one of the glow mushrooms that she grows.
Trying to get his attention with it.
Yeah, she's trying to get him to kind of entice him to come back with the mushroom.
Okay. Roll me a nature check.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yep, that seems like it'll work just fine.
Sift is going to be trying to move them away from the rebel.
Okay, at half your movement speed?
Yep.
Okay,
Trying
so
to
you are
get them
trying to
away.
drag two individuals the same size as you, so that's going to be a quarter movement speed. Which direction are you going to be moving them?
This way. Can you see that?
Hold down Q. Let go, hold down Q. Now you can free draw. It's much more
way.
free than...
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was a lot easier.
What is your normal movement speed?
Is 30? I think.
Oops.
Let me see.
He pulled you two in.
30 feet.
Okay. So
15, 7.5, 8. 5. And
So with an above a 16, you have your base movement speed, halved for Drata, halved again for Dracul. So that's 15, which goes to 7.5. Round up, that's 8 feet. So that's 10 feet of spatial movement. How did that happen?
refill water back in under a minute.
There we go. All right. So you were able to move them at 10 feet. You are almost out of the rubble.
Good.
Winston comes rocketing through. And I need another intelligence save from him as he rushes back to you, Drata. Because it's like he pops out of the smoke and he's already moving way too fast, and you're like, he's not going to stop.
She just put BRB.
Ah, shit.
Yay,
Do we
description
have
again.
viewers that are actively watching?
I'm back again. How many viewers are actively watching?
No, she's back.
Say what?
It shows 4 viewers right now, so I think that's 3 people. I think Spaz is lurking.
Nice.
I think Wicked and Jenna are
That makes me happy.
viewing.
I'm glad they're out there.
And it's watching this happen.
Wicked,
Don't
Bandit,
see
and Spaz,
Jenna in.
and
Yep,
Mullet.
I don't see Jenna in the viewers.
Rude. I have to have words.
That's a
They're
good
gonna
idea.
say things.
Good. do
Hiya, Wicked.
Mostly it's gonna be thanks for coming and watching the stream.
it.
There's still gonna be words though. Alright, Drata, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for Winston as he comes rocketing back through the smoke to come back to you. And by the time he realizes that he can see you again and not just sense your direction, he is already traveling way too fast.
I think
Bye
he'd be
forever.
laser focused on that one.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
Except there's one problem with that form of logic. He can't smell the mushroom.
But she would have telepathically said, I have a mushroom for you.
Oh, but you didn't do that.
I did say
Okay.
she would telepathically.
Okay. Okay,
Also,
so that's why he's rocketing back.
yeah, she can communicate with
And,
them anywhere on the same plane of existence.
Right, because the chain
Yep.
path, the chain
Yep.
something.
Mhm.
So yeah, he forces himself to stop so effectively that he is losing the ability to move. So he has 0 movement speed and he no longer has the bonus of the nat 20. What are Valeth and Mixalia doing? As Valeth,
What?
you
Wrong name.
have...
No.
Or, sorry. You drove the party to jump into the Shadowfell. I mean, the
I didn't know it was
Ethereal
Shadowfell.
realm.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Again, confusing Mixalia and Lysandra. Because you were trying to get him to jump in the portal to the Shadowfell.
I thought it would be useful. Above table player wanted to experience chaos. But it was something to actually add to. So she heard like how dangerous it is, and that means that there are people suffering, like real suffering, not stuff she's experienced before, new forms of anguish, and that's exciting. So yes, she did, but for a different reason. It wasn't because of a book. It's because people suffer. So, half movement, or actually a normal movement, because I'm
Yours is
taking,
still double.
normal movement because I'm taking Valeth. And we're gonna go like this.
But there's
So,
there's
Valeth
no
doesn't
weight or
have any
anything.
mass for you to move. You have the flying speed.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you're not halved for the air. You're not halved for carrying 2 people.
Can I see any structures or things to move towards?
Yes.
Okay.
So where the rubble is circling around, there is a position where you can see to about... Or should let me just do it.
And how far out can
You
I
can see
see?
to about that blue line.
Oh, I can see. Okay, so I can see them too.
Yep.
Okay. And is this thing here, is that a
We're above it.
full sphere, or is it like a Saturn ring?
As far as you can see, it looks like an arch, and you don't know the source or where they're going. You can only see to the blue line.
Okay. But can I go like under it with the dash action?
We were told we were above it, I believe.
Above it. Okay.
Yeah, you are above it currently. You are moving the direction of it if you are keeping pace with the other people who don't have somebody with flying holding them or stabilizing them.
I'm gonna go here and then start going vertically downwards towards land until for the remaining 20.
Okay, so that would be about 50 feet from if you want to go over the top of the rubble to not touch the rubble.
Yep.
It would be going across that distance plus 50 feet.
Plus 50.
Yep.
Okay, so I can go to here and then an extra 50, so 90 total.
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm going to do that with Valeth. And then take an extra 6 seconds to hit land. And then move closer to like the corner of an area with Valeth to regain composure and awareness of a situation.
So as soon as your feet touch this what appears to be grass location outside of a building. Your feet touch and you are pulled to the ground as if there's gravity.
Ooh, very nice.
So I can
So
move now.
you are walking now.
Nice.
And you have your full walking speed while you are touching that landmass. With
All right. Is there any debris on the ground that I can see that's also on the ground?
yeah, so there's a little bit of rubble just to the north of you on the floor.
All right.
And as you moved, you can also see the setting. Go up to 15. You can also see about to there.
Okay. I pick up a piece of the rubble and I just try to toss it from my hand and catch it, like, like just throwing it up in the air and catching it to see if when it leaves my hand, if it goes back to that non-gravity and just shoots straight up in the air.
It follows the exact speed that it was going when it left your hand. It just keeps going at that same speed and trajectory.
Okay, cool. I didn't chuck it or anything, so I can just watch it go up. Interesting. Don't jump. Make sure one foot is in front of the other the whole time you're walking here. And then I'll just walk back down. That was 10 feet that I went. 15, 20, 25, 30. Come down here. I'll just yell that up to them.
All right. Dracul, since you said you were taking the damage for all of them, you will absorb as much damage as you can. Roll a d100. That will be the percentage of the damage that you absorb on their behalf.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna go over.
Roll
it.
high, roll high, roll high.
That's not
That's
bad.
pretty good.
So you absorb 20, I'll round up, 22 damage of the 33. So Drada, Sift, and Winston, and the Imp all take 11 points of damage, bludgeoning.
So the imp disappears. I believe. And then why does Drana have plus 17
On what?
on
that-
health?
That was from Valus Heroes. I don't think we should have that.
Okay, how do I get rid of that?
Click on the wrench at the top left,
Okay.
and then there should be a gear.
Oh, I got it. There we go. There we go.
All right. What are you all doing?
Are we all here now?
There we go.
Can I see?
No, they are still in the rubble.
Oh, okay.
Did they hear me when I said get down here?
They seem to be moving that direction.
All right.
Cool. Well, what I'm gonna do
Now
then?
Nobody responded.
Well, hold on. What I'm gonna do then? Yes. Psionic power. It will be. It's not letting me ping it, but it's the Whispers one. Are they within? Hold on. I can see them, right? I can see all
They are
of them.
40 feet.
Okay.
They are 40 feet from the land that you are standing on. And it is very difficult to see them because they are getting pelted by debris. Oh, and I forgot something.
I don't know how to dismiss the imp.
That's the number of people I can telepathically communicate with right now. So I'm going to choose all 4 of them. Actually, yeah, all 4 of them. And then Valeth and I. So all 6 of us are able to telepathically communicate. Or... Hold on, let me check. Let me check I did that right. Oh.
As you are all turned around, you are moved 20 feet through the circle of debris. What were you saying?
I'm trying. Oh, there's proficiency. I'm gonna communicate with Valeth. You can't. Winston's not involved. It's me and the 3 players up there. So Dracul.
I would have used my movement to keep myself in between the debris and them.
So we're in a loose action economy here. You already used your action to put your back to that debris. The impact of that debris turned your group as you are all currently sticking together, holding on to each other.
So I couldn't use my movement.
Well, you can after the fact, but currently you guys are all holding on to each other's shirts or whatever you can grab and falling through this rubble as it is still currently pelting you.
Okay.
And what is that icon on you?
That is the dead imp.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to delete it, and I can't dismiss it.
You don't have permission to delete tokens.
Ah, that's why. Okay. Seeing that Winston was taking damage, and since she is holding on to him, Drada will cast. Let's make sure that she can. Yes, she can. Okay, Drada will cast Mage Armor on him. As an attempt to help him.
Okay.
It may not do anything, but it would be an attempt.
All right. So, what are we doing for this round?
I'm still holding on to them, trying to get myself back in position between them and the rubble while also guiding in a direction this way, out of the.
All right. Give me a intelligence saving throw. What exactly does mage armor do? Just makes their AC 13 plus dex?
Yeah, so it wouldn't have really changed anything for him. It just would have been like flavor-wise, like, oh, he has no armor. Let me make him safe.
Bailiff, should you play the bagpipes?
Okay, and yours is
bring them back,
calculated
guide them?
by...
I'm gonna have to touch them to give them guidance, do I not?
Yes.
Yeah. Can't help out with any guidance, sorry.
Well, I can help if
Yeah,
you do a performance check on the bagpipes.
13 plus dex would give you 16, so that would lower his AC from his natural. With that intelligence save, you are at normal speed, or under 20. So you are at half speed, and you half your speed for each person you're towing or pushing.
I thought it was normal.
No, over 20 is... Oh, sorry, yes. Over 16 is normal. Over 20 is double. Natural 20 is double flying. But your speed will still be halved by each person you're trying to push, aside from... Actually, no, Winston's dead weight now, too. Or dead presence. So that's halved, and then halved again. You do still have your action economy, too, though.
How high up are they?
40 feet.
Oh, heck, I forgot that I have rogue movement. Well,
Yep, I'm going to use that. Now, holding on to them and positioning myself between them and the debris, is that part of the action economy?
Yeah, that's just movement.
Okay. So then I will dash action, or cunning dash, trying to get us out of it.
Okay, so cunning action dash. You are
for some reason I thought you were a ranger.
rotating for 5.
I'm gonna throw my 50 feet of rope, holding one end towards them.
You're holding one end?
Holding one end of the 50
Let's
feet of
go
rope.
around it.
That's
So
dangerous.
Yes, holding one end.
15.
That's why he clarified holding. They go away, you go too.
And I'm throwing it, the bulk of it, hoping it'll unravel, but it might not.
Oh, move, damn it. Now, where did your cool go?
Under Winston.
You. All right, the only people at risk right now is Drada and Dracul. So
How high above the ground is Drada at this point?
How far above ground is Drata? You're all still 40 feet
Okay.
because you didn't move in a downward direction. You said, I want to move straight this way.
Okay.
And this is movement based on intent. So, let's see. I think that rolled that as Drata. So give me another percentile dice because you're putting yourself in the middle. So that's 8 points of damage to Dracul and 26 points of damage to Drata.
After that, everybody gets 10 back. It says 8, but it's 2d4s, and the 2d4 is 3. So it's 3 plus 7, 10. 10 healing points.
Okay, so heal back 10 points to everybody.
Yeah, because this up to 6 creatures, and she thought everybody was way worse off, so she used mass healing.
So what was your action economy that you used, Mr. Cool? I saw your movement.
It showed an
It was action dash, bonus action dash.
Oh yeah, I'm really fucking tired. Oh, so you dashed with both?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would make that. You are flee and clear of the rubble. Free and clear of the rubble. And you drop 40 minus your movement speed with those left, which would be you move 15, you move 5, that's 20. So you have 10 and then 15, which is 25 feet. So you have 15 more feet till you hit the ground. But you all do notice as Winston touches this wall, he immediately drops that 15 feet to the floor. And takes 16 points of damage as he smacks the ground. Trying to move with his brain. Actually, give me a dexterity saving throw. We'll see if we half that. Okay. So he's about to fall and like break a wing or something. Like he's gonna smack hard against the ground. And he flips around and snatches his talons into the rock and just slides down the rock as he is currently in that like Diego from Ice Age when he lands on the ice block. Winston is currently locked onto the wall. Like, I don't want to do this anymore.
He's over this at this point.
Yeah. And I am going to have to end early at 9 o'clock because my eyes are closing on me. I'm really tired.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pass out.
That's rare for you, so yeah, goodbye now.
So I still have 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'll go until 9 o'clock. So 15 feet in the air for the three of you. And you are free and clear of the rocks. Are you guys just going all the way to the ground, or are you gonna try to go along the wall and find something?
I'm gonna communicate with them that we're nearby.
Well, they can see you.
Okay.
You haven't lost line of sight on them other than a little bit when they were really high up. But as soon as they moved, you could see them. They could see you. It's not hard to see through. Well, now they can't see you.
I can.
But it's really easy to see through. It's just really hard to see beyond a certain point. At a certain distance, the thing doesn't appear to be in existence anymore. So what are you guys doing?
Going around counterclockwise until we find a potential opening.
I believe Sif still has movement around.
I'm trying to
If we're-
figure out. Oh, they're.
She's gonna push you all back into the rubble,
No.
and she's not making a decision.
Are we still in turn order? Or
Just
can we
for them right now, they still have to get to the ground. They're 15 feet away.
Can I try and steer us towards the ground?
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Oh.
Aha.
22. 22.
You guys should get out of the practice of saying, can I, and just say, I want to do this.
But I do.
And then I'll tell you if you can or not.
Sometimes I just roll it and then he'll say, no, you can't do that.
I would prefer if you said,
No.
I want to do this before rolling. With a 22, you have double movement. However, if you try to take Drada and Dracul, that will half your movement twice, which will bring it back down to half movement.
Okay.
With half movement, that's half of 30 is 15, and you're back at the ground.
Yay.
Don't do her math for her.
Okay.
Make her do her math.
You're 30 feet away, and you're 45 feet away in regard to, like, prospectively. But if you add 15 feet, then subtract the 20 to 40 that were put on afterwards. So the subtraction of the additional numbers. Then you can end up with a numerical value that you determine on your own volition.
Valeth, you said that you were investigating rubble, right?
Yeah, I had just picked up one and just to see if I could.
Oh, okay. So you weren't like walking over there and investigating the buildings or anything?
No, it was literally just walk over. Oh, there's a rock. Let's see if I throw this up. If it keeps moving, that way I could just yell out, "Don't jump when you're down here."
All right. So you're walking counterclockwise back?
Counterclockwise around the building, trying to find. Alright, it's clockwise.
Yeah, towards the
Never mind.
rebel that I went to before.
Counterclockwise.
Oh. So we're at
All right.
clockwise.
Yeah, that one.
So walking clockwise around, you are below the rubble Saturn rings. So you are able to walk freely as long as you keep 1 foot on the ground at all times, or in contact with a wall or some other
That means
structure
no
that is
skipping, Doctor.
Keep 1 foot on the ground at all times.
Also, your movement speed now that you guys have passed that check without splatting into the ground or being sucked up into a rubble tornado, your movement speed in the ether for traveling around floating is your walking speed. So you have a special movement speed called Ether Walk.
Nice.
So start walking.
I did. I'm already there.
Keep going. You don't see an entrance yet.
There's no entrance right here where the door is?
I didn't see a door there. One second. I'm on tile selection. That's why I don't see the doors. Because I was on tile selection. That makes sense. Yep.
Well.
You can enter there.
Ooh, refuge. Bailiff walked in first. Okay.
As you enter this building that looks like it is absolutely battered, there are chunks of the satellite buildings missing that are still floating in the air. It looks like it was involved in some sort of cataclysm. The walls are beaten up, but are still pretty solid. But as you enter, you see 6 jousting knight statues, and the other side of the room is completely blank.
Well, this turned out to be quite a shit show, didn't it, Doctor?
No, I think this is good. Think of the rarities we'll find, the value they'll have.
Does this appear to be the ethereal realm?
No, this looks like it's from the material realm.
With Bailiff's knowledge and the things that he learned, he knows that there is a realm that is the ethereal realm that mirrors the regular realm.
Right. So, if there is something from the material realm that is brought into the ether, then it shows as the ether in the material realm, and it shows as the material in the ether. So, the only thing that's different with you guys is you guys went through a gate, not through a realm tear.
So we don't know if it's...
Well, so you aren't projecting your etheric self onto the material plane because both aspects of yourself are currently on this plane. So, for example, if you were to planar travel right now back to the material realm and stand where you're standing, there would be an etheric version here in the ether of you. And when you walk, it would walk across the sky.
Correct, but we are our whole self here.
Yes, you are a combination of your etheric self and your material self.
So from the knowledge that Bailiff has, this could potentially be bad if we stay here very long.
Correct.
We can't be here long, so let's make this quick. We need to find our way back through the portal from which we came.
Oh, okay, let's go
But
back
since
then.
we're here, let's take a look around, if you wish.
Well, I mean, sure. As long
mean,
as
we're
you're
here,
equally taking responsibility, that's fine. I'll do it.
I'm not quite sure I know what will happen if we're here very long. I've got limited information from Zephyr of those who travel into the ethereal plane versus just walking in the ethereal plane like the thief would. We are our whole selves here. We are not our ethereal selves in the ethereal plane. We are in the ethereal plane. I'll explain it more when we're out.
No, that makes sense to me. I'm not
Okay.
worried about it.
So, wow. I forgot to tell Drada what Winston's title of his epic role was. So, the title of Winston's epic role was Winston Hints a Ton. We're in danger.
Ah, okay. So hearing Valeth say that, Drada will look at Valeth and say, perhaps this should have been said before we jumped through the gate.
I was not sure what would happen.
Listen, if we're
I said
here,
I'm
this
not
building
one.
is here. There's likely an exit if we continue or find another option. The fact that there was a portal there, intentionally placed to be at that location, means that this is something connected to that location. So if we explore, there should be an alternative means of travel. Think.
Are you saying
Teleport.
that the teleportation or the gate circle is somewhere in this building?
I think that there is either that or.
Let's do this as we walk. Yes?
Okay.
Let's talk as we walk.
Damn it.
All right. Well, so I don't know what we're looking for, but let's just follow maze rules and follow the right wall.
Computer's about to die.
Right?
Before. Oh. Cool. I have advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Unless you have advantage on perception.
No, but I have a 27.
If we fail, it's not because of Drada and Winston.
What type of roll is this?
Perception.
Wow.
All right.
Nobody got below an 18. Failure.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, somebody did.
Ooh. It showed all
18
of
was the
us.
lowest roll that we had.
18 showed us lowest on there.
All right, I thought Valeth had a 9, not a 19.
No, I had a 19.
Yes, that was a failure. You do not see what is in this room. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Good.
I appreciate the viewers that are in this lobby that stuck it out.